When I say the words hungry, poverty, homeless, what do you guys think of? I'm pretty sure you guys think of places far, far away from here. Places that are not even near your own community. Um, it really worries me because if you look around, there's a lot of homeless people around you, like down the street, in the parks. Um, and nobody really does anything about it. And people see that they're struggling, they just don't want to help. And the people who do want to help are scared because they don't think they are able to do it because they think it's such a big task and that it costs so much money. But in all reality, it's really, you don't have to spend $1 to make a change. You don't have to take so much time out of your life to make the change either. It starts with one little simple step. Um, People don't realize how many other homeless people are around them. Um, for 11.4 million people in Colorado, they are under the poverty line. They don't have enough money to have the meals that they're supposed to. 271,000 of those people are children who can't get the necessary foods they need to live healthy lives. And kids, they need that nutrition, they need that food in their system to develop the way they're supposed to. And other people are like, I would help the homeless, I would help them, but they're drug addicts, they're lazy, they don't want to help themselves, and stuff like that. But people don't, they also don't realize that 1.4 million soldiers and veterans are under the poverty line. The people who fought for your country, the people who fought for your freedom, can't are under that poverty line. 57,000 of those soldiers and those veterans, they're just completely homeless. They have no place to go. They have nothing to eat. They're probably sleeping on the streets. And another bad thing about that is that Denver has almost practically made it illegal to be homeless. So if you're a homeless person is sleeping downtown or sitting on the 16th Street Mall or something, they will be kicked out by police saying that they can't be here. So all of those homeless people that are in Denver are coming here to our community in Westminster. And if we don't help, if we don't make a change, then it's only gonna get worse. People try to help when they try to do the ice bucket challenge. The ice bucket challenge is you either throw a bucket of ice on your head, ice water on your head, or you donate money to any kind of charity, anything like that. But the problem with that challenge is that nobody's donating the money that they're supposed to. So people are just wasting water, throwing buckets of water on their head. And that's not an effective way to help. You have to do something big. And that's why I came up with something. It's making a big, making a small step, making a little step will change into a big step, and it will make a big impact just by one little step. And people are like, okay, yeah, that will work, like a chain reaction. But how are you going to help? How is that going to help the homeless? Well, this is how. You start a food drive. It can be any kind of food drive, from in your school, in your community, or just with your friends and your family. You ask for extra canned foods like raviolis, corn, um, spaghettios, just anything like that. You can bring packets of ramen noodles, rice. Sometimes people brought bananas, strawberries, apples, stuff like that. And you create a food box. And you get that food box and you find a local soup kitchen, a local homeless shelter, Salvation Armies. There's a lot of places like that around you. You just have to look. And when you find one near you, you go and you volunteer your day. You go and bring the food boxes there, and then you cook the food, and you set up the food, you serve the food, and then you see the homeless come in, and you see when you serve them, you see how happy they are to finally have a meal, to know that they're in a safe place for a little bit, and it makes you feel good about yourself, and it makes them feel good because it shows that somebody cares. Um, and when somebody sees you do that, then they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea," and they're gonna do it. And then the person who sees them do it, they're gonna want to do it, and it's gonna cause a big positive chain reaction. And that's how it's going to make the world a better place. When people see that other people care and they're actually doing something about it, then they're gonna want to do something about it too. Um, it's going to make the world a very good, better place when everybody starts caring, when everybody starts realizing that we should help each other to make the world a better place. And by making the world a better place, you just have to do one little step by one little step, and people will follow you, and it will make a big impact on not only yourself but the people around you. And I know this because I had my own personal experience. I made a food box. I I started a food drive with my family, my friends, and my school. And I actually got a lot of food, and I put it all in a box, and I volunteered my Saturday. I went to the soup kitchen. It's in Thrive Church. It happens every Saturday. So I went at like 2:30 in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon, I'm sorry. And I gave them the food, and they really appreciated it. The people who were running the soup kitchen really appreciated it because they said nobody really helps them out anymore. So that made me feel good because one little step, like I said, one little step made a big impact on somebody. Um, when I went, I cooked the food, I set it out, and I seen the people coming in, the homeless people. It was rainy that day, so a lot of people came, and they were coming in, and we were serving them the food, and they were really happy. I liked how happy they looked and how happy they are to have a meal in their hands. And it made me feel good because that food, half of the food that we served to them was the food I donated. The food box, that's all the food we cooked was from my food box. And that is a very good feeling, and it proves my point that making a little change will make a big impact eventually. And and I think that if we all start to care, and if we all start to work together, we can really make the big change. Little step by step by step will make the world a better place.